Uh, could you please explain what happened last weekend with U.S. Jets? Some of the U.S. jets were downed. Some of the operations were conducted in a quite secrecy. Can you please give us some light based on the evidence that has adduced so far? What has
Well,
happened
I
last
mean,
weekend?
yeah, we do not have, and we will not have the precise information for a long time now, at least for some time. So I'm not in the position to speculate. I can't speculate. I don't want to, because obviously there's so much and confusing theories, all kinds of those, and especially fanboys of tactics, they want to speculate. Reality is that the only photograph you need to understand what is happening there is not even those burned MC-130Js, which are for the special forces, and it is the boom of one of the AH-6 Little Bird helicopter, which is away from the main site, which with the burnt aircraft, and you can see the boom of this small helicopter, which is completely, the all holes from the machine guns and small arms fires, which tells you that there was no collision, there was nothing like this. So basically, they took out at least one helicopter, which was destroyed, and there is most likely wasn't destroyed by the special forces themselves. And we know that there was a firefight, and that version which Mr. Trump, who lies constantly, lying is his modus operandi, and his coterie of the sycophants and Israeli firstest, neocons like Radcliffe and others that try to present to American public. It's obviously not quite up to the reality. So most likely it was a failure, especially if the hypothesis, again, I'm just not speculating, I'm just telling you what probably you can read yourself. Hypothesis that in the end it wasn't the attempt to save this, the weapons operator from one of the F-15s, turned out to be the colonel rank and high. So it's kind of like already, what the heck? Or probably attempt at the uranium, stockpile not far from Isfahan. And that's about it. Other than that, it's difficult to say, but it's failure. We know that it failed miserably. And even if they saved let's say, indeed it was the saving. Private Ryan is essentially, saving this colonel. And even if they succeeded, when you look at this destruction on the ground, this is humiliating and embarrassing into the extreme, So no matter how they spin it, and the fact that, the United States loses planes to Iranian air defense, well, there you go, so F-15s, A-10 Warthogs, F-35s, evidently. So all kinds of things are being shot down. Just before I went to speak to you, they shot down yet another drone from Israel. There was another drone from United States, those pretty expensive ones, so shut down. So, they work. Iranian air defense works, and obviously they cannot repel completely the scale of this, especially standoff weapons. But we have to remember also that much of in terms of strikes on the Iranian infrastructure is not done just by those bombs or by JASSMs, which United States is running out of, Tomahawks or whatever the Israel is using there. It is also done by what many people still cannot understand. It's in Bahrain and other places. They have I believe they have it in Kuwait. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on that. Then they still have some ATACMS and HIMARS, which the latest iterations of those ATACMS shoots the ballistic missile, which is ATACMS, and HIMARS shoots all kinds of the munitions, which now have been upgraded to the range of up to 500 kilometers. So whenever they say that, we're freely flying there, it's a lie. They're not really flying there, but they also use their basically ground multiple launch rocket systems like this to shoot at Iranian infrastructure. So that's what we have.